Hip-hop since 1987.com.
Yo, what's up? It's Micah Blu, and I've been rocking with hip-hop since 1987.
Terrell Thomas, hip-hop since 1987. We're live downtown Atlanta at the Live Hip-Hop Daily Studios. I'm with a young lady who's making a lot of noise and music right now, so it's only right that we sit down, find out what all you have in store as the year. It's kind of still in the beginning stages. It goes by the name of Micah Blu. How you feeling today?
Great.
We appreciate you taking out your time and rocking with us now. I know you have a single that's currently picking up a lot of steam, Jealous, and I understand that you'll have a video rocking and dropping this weekend, so you'll be able to check out the video immediately following this interview. Talk to me about that record and how everything came together with it.
Jealous is just, it talks about, can I grab this?
Yeah, you can rock out.
It talks about, just, it's a fun song, and it just talks about, like, double standards, like, basically, I'm just reassuring my dude that I'm loyal, and if he's going to have friends, so am I.
So, when you hear the title Jealous, of course, you know, immediately we start to think, it's a little something fishy going on. And you say, as you just mentioned, that it's a record letting your man know if he's going to have friends, so are you. How can he find security in that, knowing that his love might have friends out there?
It's basically just saying that it's 2019 and double standards are just old. And if you're going to have friends, I'm going to have friends. That's basically what it's just saying.
How long have you been doing music? What actually got you into to doing music and to where you are today?
I've been singing my whole life. That's like something that I didn't choose to do, but I did choose to start pursuing it maybe 3 years ago.
How have things been since... You know, I know it's different when you're singing as a hobby or for the joy, and when it's business and it's a lifestyle now. So how have things changed? Has your love for singing changed, or how has it grown and enhanced since you began to take it more seriously?
I would say that it grew. My love for music, if that's even possible, it grew.
Do you do all of the writing yourself? Do you sit down and collectively get with writers? What's the concept when you're coming up with records and coming up with music?
I write and I co-write. I have like a solid team around me. Shout out to y'all.
So who are the producers that you worked with for this upcoming record, Jealous? And actually for the video, where was it filmed? And who was the director? What was the creative process like behind the video?
The producer was Seabreeze, and the video director was A&B, and the video is coming out this weekend on YouTube.
Was it filmed here in Atlanta, or did you break out and go somewhere else to actually do the film? It was filmed here?
Yeah.
Being here in Atlanta, we see so many stars are born on a daily basis. How do you feel like your sound differs from what we've heard traditionally here in Atlanta?
I would say that I'm different because I just don't like categories. So it's just whatever I'm feeling that day, I guess. And I would say my music is different because it's good. And, yeah.
Are you working on a project to go along with the single? What's going to be the follow-up to the Jealous record?
The rest of the project will come out, like more singles and more features and whatnot.
Do you have a title for the project already, or are you still working on that?
To be determined.
I know that you've done some performances all over, that you've been in Texas, you've been in different things. Are you planning on going to South by Southwest this year? And if so, what are you looking forward to being in Austin and being in Texas soon?
I just got back from New York, so I just really love the traveling part of it. So I'm very excited to be traveling. And I'm just excited to perform on South by Southwest again.
Do you have any stages that you know you'll be on when you get there, or any artists that you're looking forward to working with once you get to Texas?
I'm opening for Lucci.
Have you been in the studio, or have you worked with Lucci yet previously, or would this be your first time kind of sharing the stage and sharing the musical scene with him?
Yeah, the first time everything. I just last week was listening to him. So yeah, it's new.
Are you excited and looking forward to this upcoming performance? What can we expect from the performance when you open for Lucci?
Just energy, and just you gotta come to know.
We'll be looking forward to that. We're going to check out your social media so we can find out when we can actually see you hit the big stage down in Austin for South by Southwest.
I just know for a fact that I'm going to be performing with Christian. We have a song together, Christian Royce. I don't know. Yeah, we have a song together. I just know that so far.
When you were growing and coming up here in Atlanta, who were some musicians, whether it be singing, R&B, rap, that I don't want to say inspired you, but that you listened to and, you know, kind of helped you determine that music was the path you wanted to chase?
I feel like I didn't really choose music. Like, I didn't wake up one day and be like, this is just what I want to do and I want to pursue it. It was just something that was always a part of me. And growing up, I just listened to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald and Frank Sinatra and Nina Simone and Jasmine Sullivan, and then also like the Chris Browns and Lady Gaga and Beyonce, of course.
Where did your style come from? We see you laced in blue, everything blue with you. Was blue a favorite color of yours? Is it a symbolic meaning behind blue? Where did blue come from?
Blue is bigger than a color. I'm gonna start there. It's just like a feeling or whatever, just a vibe, and just makes me happy. So that's why I wear it.
Are there any artists here in Atlanta, producers in Atlanta, or outside of Atlanta? As you mentioned, you just came from New York, you traveled, so you're not home just here in the 285 realm, that you would like to work with in the future, that you're looking to work with in the future, or you may even have music with that's just unreleased currently?
You say producers?
Producers and artists.
I would say London on the Track.
Okay.
Pretty much all the Atlanta producers, I love them. Like, and then the up and coming ones like Stanley I See You. He's on like a lot of the music I listen to. Metro Boomin, and just so many more. And artist-wise, like all of them, all the greats.
When you're not in the studio, when you're not conducting and creating your own music, what are you listening to? What kind of gets you in a vibe currently and mellows you out or helps get your creative process going? What are you currently listening to? I
listen to a lot of rap music. I mean, who doesn't in today's world? So I listen to a lot of that, and as much as I can, I'll like look for R&B songs, but there really isn't a lot out today. So yeah, it's mostly like singy rap songs.
With that being said, there isn't a whole lot of R&B as you just mentioned out today, at least not the R&B that you mentioned a moment ago, the Nina Simone's and artists like that you grew up listening to. So what do you think it'll take for R&B music to be taken seriously again and for more artists to come out with R&B sound? I
mean, just loving good music, and then it'll just happen to be R&B. Like, I don't know.
Where do you see yourself in your music 5 years from now? 5 years may seem to be a long time, but it'll go past very, very quickly. Where do you see yourself in your music 5 years from now?
I see more music and more shows.
Is there a particular path that you see you want to take, dropping 2 projects this year and then going for a whole album next year? Is there a particular path you want your music to go, or are you kind of playing it by ear?
Just my team. Yeah.
You leave all that up to them. Let them handle the importance of business, and you do the creative work. Mm-hmm. What can we expect after Jealous? After the video for Jealous drops, is there a single that you know that you're working on, that you have in the tuck, that you want to put out, or are you going to pick that, in the near future?
Yeah, after the video, there should be a couple more singles coming out.
Oh, so you have something already planned and in the tuck to be released once Jealous hits the streets?
Yes. Shoot Your Shot. That's what my next single is called.
As far as social media and people who want to stay in tune with your music, when they want to see, where they can find your sound, they want to check out your music, how can they go about doing that?
On Instagram at Micah Blu, MICAHBLU_, and then I have a website called micahblu.com.
And what's next? What's next for you? We know Texas, you got coming up. We know Jealous, you have that coming up as well. So what is next as we kind of move forward to the spring and to the summer?
Just more music, more shows, more promo, and just more Blue.
We like to do something before we let our guests roll where we kind of let our audience see a personal side of them. So I'm going to ask you questions and you kind of let me know what you want. So for instance, I'll ask you, would you like McDonald's or Burger King? You let me know, what your favorite one is.
Okay.
Something like that. If you had an opportunity to do a record with Whitney Houston or Beyonce, which one would you rock with?
Please don't be mad at me, but Whitney Houston.
They're
Because
both great.
yeah, they are. But if she could come back to life for one day, Whitney Houston.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Nina Simone or Ella?
Nina. I don't know.
That's a tough one.
I would say Nina.
If you had a feature between Nas or Jay-Z, who you rocking with?
I would say Jay-Z because he's just more of my era.
Okay. Here in Atlanta, I don't know if you eat fried food, if you rock like that, you do Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A?
Zaxby's.
American Deli or JR Cricket?
I've had either
Really?
of those, yeah.
We need to take you on a JR Cricket spree. They're pretty good. They're definitely pretty good. Any ideal relationship life, what you talking about your record, Jealous kind of being, you letting your man know that two can play that game. What do you look for in a man? Being a busy woman, being a creative, being in the music realm, what do you look for in a great partner in your man?
I'm not looking right now, so nothing. I'm 19. I'm not looking for anything specific.
I respect that. That's a great answer. I respect that. I appreciate your time. I know you're busy and you have a lot of great things going on. One more time, let our audience know where they can check out your new single, Jealous.
Jealous is everywhere, on iTunes, everywhere. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
How can they go about doing that? What's your social media handles?
MICAHBLU_.
Terrell Thomas, you rocking out Hip Hop's 1987. We're going to have a lot more from this lovely young lady. Her video, Jealous, is out now. You can check it out immediately following the interview. Stay tuned. We'll be bringing you a lot more from her.
Hip Hop's 1987.com.